Hey guys, welcome back to some more Snooker 19 and part 106 of our career mode. Today we continue our Bet for World Snooker Championship first round match against Mark King, and yes, the match has actually worked this time. We lead by 5 frames to 3 going into this third episode. Just waiting for it to load, and there we go, it has loaded. And there you go, there you see it, 5-3. We are laughing. I'm so happy that it hasn't deleted. It's a good way to start this 9th frame. Literally just calming down now after the relief of scoreline. Relief of being 5-3 up prod, then back at 0-0, which would have been very disappointing for a third time to go back to have to play this match for a 4th time. Seems like 3rd time lucky. Unless I finish 9-4 up after these 4 frames with a lot of time to spare or something, or with enough time to play another frame to spare, this episode will finish after 4 frames. Sorry, not 9-4 up, 9-3 up. You never know, I might be 9-4 up with a lot of time to spare, but I highly doubt it. By 9-4 up with a lot of time to spare, I mean in this episode. Obviously, if it was another episode, then I would expect to be 9-4 up with a long time left. Because I would have only played 1 frame yet to get to 9-4. Gotta say, this is a good chance. Could transform my fear into a very, very strong contribution in this frame. Well, it's not fear anymore. It was fear before this session, but now I've been relieved, feeling very grateful that I've been, that I've not been made to play this session again. That first session, This is the 3rd time playing frame 9 still, but 1st time playing it in episode 3 of the match. Previous 2 times is both in episode 2. Hit the power bar perfectly there, as far as I saw, so I'm pretty pleased with that shot. And I'm on the black if I fancy taking it. Yes, I think I'm not gonna back down here. Although maybe backing down is the right option, because I can't see much value in taking this black on, so I'm going to take the blue instead. Probably got a better chance of getting to a red from here. Couldn't really see a red that the black was helping me to get on. And it was an easy pot, so kind of didn't see much value in taking it on. They say nothing worth it comes easy, but that doesn't mean that everything worth it is. That doesn't mean that everything easy is worth it. Everything that's not easy is worth it. So, pretty much the reason I'm taking the blue on here. Oh, that red goes into right middle. That makes this shot a lot easier. Focus on the pot and hitting the power bar, really. Well, hitting the power bar pretty much guarantees the pot. I've got the power bar, got the pot, got the position. That's a success. That's definitely a successful shot. I was going to say them to a plant, but I don't think they were. Position's just about okay.
You'll play this with plenty of power.
Oof, just about drops there.
Very nicely done.
I think I managed to land on this difficult red here. So whilst I'm on it, it's probably the best red that I'm on here as well, so I might as well just go for this one. Got that out of the way, and that's probably going to help me considerably in clearing up in this frame.
He's playing the pot here. Down it goes. He really looks in fine form at the moment. 57.
So this is a pretty good break so far. Break of 57 we're now on. Good positional shot there. I'm on the yellow if I don't fancy this blue. Don't think this blue's too bad though. But I don't think the position that it offers is very good, so I'm going to refuse it. To take the easier pot and the easier positional shot. Slightly lower value points, but a shot that's probably going to pay off a little bit more in the long run. The yellow. Having said all that, I do need to get onto a red from here. I do want to A, win the frame, and B, clear up. Got the power bar pretty accurately there. That's a very good shot.
Yeah, played it well.
That is a very good shot.
60.
Just going to tap this red in. Just drop on the pink.
Looking to play this softly.
Nicely done.
51.
I think that's alright. It's a good shot.
67.
This is frame ball. Well, at the moment you can only tie, so pretty sure we'll win the frame regardless, but
Critical shot here.
this is it. This is for the frame, and the frame is ours. Let's focus on making a century from here then.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame. 68.
And we've got a pretty, or that's worked out pretty okay for us, if you like, because we ain't completely screwed on this in this shot.
No more than half a chance here.
This isn't easy though. Oh, it's there.
That's a really good recovery shot he played there. 76.
And even they knew it was a recovery shot. They didn't put me off it beforehand though,
Slot this into the
which is very nice of them. Played that perfectly.
Nicely played onto a red.
judged to perfection, as they say. Going to screw back for this red.
89. He's just looking to drop this in gently. Nicely positioned for the black. 90.
This has been one of my best breaks ever. I feel that I've played this break really, really well. Fully deserved the century. Just need a few more shots for the century.
That's a great pot.
I think this blue does it.
98.
This blue does do it. And a 1-2-9 will be on the cards taking this blue. If we took the black here, 1-3-1 on the cards, but I don't fancy the black, so I'll go for the 1-2-9. I think this is probably the best shot. Made our first century of the match. I don't know if he's made any. Mark King has. I think he did in both of my first two attempts at this match. You know, I wouldn't have minded if the match deleted itself on a match where I was on the cusp of defeat. But it deleted itself in the middle of a crucible first round match, which I was probably going to win anyway. And I was 5-4 down. I mean, his first to 10 against a medium. Well, against a player ranked between 17th and 32, I think I could beat him. It's probably the standard I played to. Probably played standard somewhere, played to a standard just slightly worse than a top 16 player this game. Well, I don't think King perhaps expected me to clear up off his break-off, but I think it was his break-off that was his only shot of the frame. I think this is all from that one shot. I don't think we've had to watch a single shot from King in this episode so far, but that will be changing in the next frame. We break off and then he plays the next shot, unless we pot off the break off, which I hardly doubt, but even if we do manage to somehow win the next frame without him taking a shot, the next frame after that is inevitable. I'll take a shot because he's breaking off. And that break of 130, not 129, 130 gives us the frame. And we lead by 6 frames to 3.
Thank you. 10th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
And that is an awful break off.
He won't be happy with
that is a terrible break off. Especially after how well I played in the last frame. It's disappointing that. Does eventually pot it after some consideration.
8.
Needs to leave himself an angle on this red to go into the He needs to leave an angle on the black after this red to go into the bunch. I don't think he'll go into off this red. He hasn't. So here goes. This shot is the key shot. He is on a red, and if he gets it, he'll bring others into play. He's got it, and he's brought a couple of others into play, and this is another good angle to get into them a bit more. So this is a very dangerous chance now. Yeah, there you see it. One good pot here, and you'd fancy him for the frame. And there's the pot that we was after, or we were talking about anyway. And you'd think King would make a sizable contribution here, you know, he's already 31 on the break.
36.
Pretty good chance. Pots this red and we won't be able to make a century barring the free ball. Well, barring the free ball we can't make a century, that's what I mean. If this red goes in, that is. She has done.
37.
I don't think he's on this pink, he is.
43.
I think let's end a break there. So barring a free ball, no century break on for us.
Top shot coming up.
Good opening pot though. So definitely no century now we can make. With free ball, even with a free ball, 99 is the highest we can make.
That's not what he was hoping.
Good attempt, but
8.
not the best split. And said that, Neil has criticised it, but this red goes, so feel 6-3 up. I do feel quite
No doubt.
confident on this. Feel very confident on this. It's there. Good shot, good recovery.
Oh, wonderful shot.
They're very happy with that. It's probably easier shots. It's pretty tougher shots than that I've missed, and they've thought they've really they've laid into me for it, as if I've missed an easy pot. But you know,
If it goes,
the game makes certain shots easier, and when they talk about an easy shot, it's a shot that's easy in real life, perhaps. Maybe not necessarily on the game. But even that red that I potted there, I probably could still have gone for it in real life. Probably would have had a good chance of getting it in. So, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. But good shot. One good shot on this blue. Bring all these reds into play. Pretty good.
tempted by this red. What a top shot that is. 18.
Messed that up slightly. Not the red I played for, but I'm on this red here. Consolation.
This is an easy. That's a brilliant pot.
Brilliant pot. Dave Endon said so, and really so do I. That was a brilliant pot. It wasn't the hardest shot in the world on Snooker 19, but did still take a bit of confidence. Oh! Missing the power bar has cost me there, and it's going to cost me a 7-3 lead. It's going to cost me the chance of getting one, rather. I'm not getting a 7-3 lead unless he messes up, which, you know, that wasn't a good shot. Might still get another chance in this frame. Yeah, he has missed. Has he left a chance though? He's kind of got away with it. He has left that red, but it is tough, but I will go for it because kind of on the brink of defeat anyway in this frame. Might as well just go for this shot to nothing. You know, if I miss, I might get it safe, so. Have missed. How's it going to finish? Left it on. I didn't think it'd take the cut to the middle. Well, he's left himself a tricky mid-range pot here. And he's missed it. So it's giving me vibes of the last frame from yesterday, really, because he could easily have won it without the need for lots of safety. Then there was lots of safety, but he just never left me a chance, really, and I eventually played a very stupid shot and left him the frame. I've hampered him, but in real life that'd be fine, but in this game it doesn't. I think maybe the fact that he was hampered did affect his shot there. No, yeah, he hasn't left that on. I'm just going to apply a little bit of a side though. Something that I think could pay off. Something that is a bit risky perhaps. It's pretty good. But I haven't really landed on anything. I could just nestle onto this. I think that's what I'll do.
Well, he's attempting the snooker behind the pink here.
Not as good as a snooker as I would have liked at all. Far from it, really.
What he was attempting. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
But he has left a pot on, so we have got another chance. But we will need a high value colour after this row.
Make sure your phones are on silent. He's looking at this red.
Nope.
Close, but not quite.
Have we got the cover though? I don't think we have. So our bravery has not paid off, and it's 6-4. The game just kind of came to a brief standstill there, and King is breaking off in frame 11. So a bad break off in that last frame kind of put us into a bit of a hole. We did get a chance, but didn't make the most of it. Sloppy attempt at the blue. We didn't hit the power bar. Ultimately went on to cost us. And that is a very good way to start this frame. Let's put the unfortunate events of the last frame behind us. Played that to perfection for this red. Not the one looming over the middle. I'll save that for later. I'm feeling a bit more confident on it. And right, we're gonna bring all reds into the open. And you know, the good thing is that worst ways we should have the red into the right corner because it's looming over the pocket.
Good split.
Good split, yeah. They're happy with that, O'Neill is anyway.
16.
It is this thread that we're on.
He does it.
At the very least we would have had that red. Which is always the comfort in playing the cannon when I did.
Played it well.
Yeah, not a bad shot.
This red.
It's too soft. But right line. That's a shame.
Not this time.
There's a good chance for a maximum that. I was playing really well. I have played decent today. That was just too soft. But I can't keep myself thinking I should have hit it harder, because if I had, then I might not have had a nice shot on the black. So, you know, kind of is what it is there. But I really don't want to let it go 6-5 here. I want to win this match as easily as I can. You know, if I let him take this frame, this match is kind of just dragging on. I do want to close this match out in the next episode, after all. I don't want it to be 6-6 at the end of this episode and be forced to win 4 consecutive frames in the next to win it in the next, you know. That's going to put a lot of pressure on me. Pressure that I don't want to have to deal with. Hopefully we do get another chance in this frame and put things right.
23.
You know, since the first frame today, the last two haven't been so glamorous. This frame started off really well, and since then it just didn't seem. I just messed up, and it's not seeming to work out as well. He's got 10 points in front in this frame. Applying a bit of pressure now, you'd have to say.
35. 41.
He's kind of running away with this a little bit, 17-point lead. Oh, just wriggled in there. Really needs to take the next frame. Can't afford to go 6-all at the end of this episode, that'll be a nightmare. Yeah, he looks good in this frame.
55.
He's just taking his time here. Kind of let us
56.
think over that horrible shot. And this red to really put us under a lot of pressure, because I don't want to have to come back on another day and film this. I was relieved that the episode, that the match didn't reset. I don't want to have to deal with that problem so late in the match. So this is really a must-win frame for me. I need to do it, and it's a must-get-right break-off shot. Break-offs haven't been good all match, and if ever there was a time to do one right, that was it. That was a good break-off.
An easy one, but a half chance. That's a good opening.
Oh, no 147 in this frame,
2.
so I can quickly put that to the back of my mind. Just knocked in 2 reds. That was exactly what I didn't want to see if I should do 147. I wasn't too bothered at the time that he went in, but then a couple of seconds after, just afterwards, I realised that I can't do a 147. That's a shame. So no matter how well I play, it ain't going to matter now. No 147 on in this frame. Poor shot.
9.
Pretty poor shot. No, it's not. It's fine. That red goes. Watching a video today of snooker incident from last year's Championship League, or this year, I don't know, a recent Championship League, where Gary Wilson, that's a terrible miss. That's a terrible miss, no! Oh, forget what I was going to... Oh, Gary Wilson, he just hit the balls as hard as he could after he missed and didn't get fouled. It wasn't considered a concession, he just fouled. Oh, I don't believe I just did that. What a wally brain. It was going so nicely, I could have made a century. And now it's going to be 6-all, and now I'm going to have to finish this whole match today. Oh my god. No. This is going to be so difficult now. Oh my god, this is going to take me hours to finish now. Oh, it's relief he's missed. Or he hasn't gone for it. I don't want to even have to chance it on this match now, what's going to happen with that bloody score resetting situation.
He just wants to ensure he gets this cue ball tight to the cushion with the shot.
Oh, what a mess up. What a misjudgment. Oh, his safety's too good. I don't even know if I'm going to win this match.
Not really the result he was after.
No, I'm just so bothered about him not resetting. That King's feeding off my lack of focus on the actual game itself, and he's probably going to win this match. I'm telling you, I ain't going to win this. I don't think I'm winning this match. I think this is an early exit. I'd rather just that pressure of this all taken off my shoulders if that's what it's going to be, rather than being put through mental torture on this match. No, this is such a throwaway of an episode. Oh, this is such a throwaway. No way, I've just thrown this frame away. I had the best chance I could have asked for, and I underhit it. I lost the last frame because of an underhit. I'm going to lose this frame because of an underhit. I know I got another chance, and that's what you're going to say. But I didn't get a chance to pot any balls. Like, my safety's terrible anyway, so it don't matter. And what am I supposed to do? How can I play against that? Like, I literally can't. Okay, I could play against that. Well, I'm so glad that I've been given a chance to pop balls in this frame because I can win it now. I've got a chance to win this frame. So it's probably shut me up after me moaning at it for that long. Me having a little sulk. I was watching a video of the Euro, of memes about teams in the Euros. The England one was funny. It was about a kid crying. It's not coming home because all the green lasers have sold out, or something like that. And there was another one. Italy's meme was Italy were marching like a bunch of soldiers whilst England were just celebrating. And then there's Hungary's, which I really liked as well. France and Germany came up to an old man who was representing Hungary. France and Germany were being represented by people as well. Probably younger men. Probably younger, stronger looking men. Than a worn out, well, I don't know about worn out, but probably a weaker or vulnerable, I don't know, probably a vulnerable looking old man to represent a vulnerable Hungary against quite a strong France and Germany. And France and Germany are lost, like, all the men representing France and Germany were just like, give me everything to the Hungarian. The Hungarian was like, ah! Well, he wasn't Hungarian, I don't know, but I don't know if he was a Hungarian guy, but he said, but he was the guy representing Hungary, and he said, ah! And then he said, call an ambulance. And then he pulls his gun out and says, not for me. Because how Hungary actually did alright in the group stage. They got last place in their group and didn't go through, but they were only 10 minutes away from going through and knocking Germany out. They did play really well. People just looked at Hungary as a joke. I kind of thought, people are writing off Hungary quite a bit. I think Hungary got a bloody good chance of going through. And it would have been Hungary versus England if Portugal had also lost to France whilst Hungary beat Germany. But it will be Hungary versus England on the 2nd of September when we play the qualifier for the World Cup against Hungary. I think Wembley that match is, and then we got another one in October against Hungary in Budapest. I think it's in Budapest. It's in Hungary. It's an away game. An away game for England, so it's the home game for Hungary. I'm just assuming it's in Budapest because it's the capital city of Hungary, and that's where they played. They did play matches at Budapest in the World Cup, not World Cup, Euros, so it's probably a logical assumption to make that match is going to be in Budapest, but who knows, might be in another Hungarian city. Wasn't really sure how to play that. As a result, I've kind of left myself a bit of a nasty shot. I don't really fancy taking this on, and could you blame me? I don't know. I'd hope not. I'd hope you wouldn't put me the one to blame here, and I really need to get this safety right if I'm going to do it, or I just need to commit to this pot. Wow, this is a moment. Watch through your fingers. What do? I don't really want to take the pot on, so I'm probably just going to play safe. I knew I was going to mess the shot up, and I've left a pot onto the green pocket. Poor shot. He hasn't gone for it, surprisingly, but then again, he's not a top 16 player, so it's probably a bit more understandable that he didn't go for it.
If someone lose the white here, it could leave an opportunity.
And that is frame over. It's going to be 6 apiece. And all because I didn't know how to play that shot on the black. What a pain. Well, he's going to need a good pot, but he's just got the pink, so he's gone for the black and he's got it in. So what an idiot I am. What an idiot. I am going to feel a lot of pain going 6-all into the next episode. Provided he doesn't slip up here. Whoa! There's a slip up that we were after. But every time he slips up, it's not like he's leaving a chance. And the time I thought he'd left an easy safety for us, he hadn't. It's not even an easy swerve. How about I just go for this, because if I get this in, it'll be like a knight in shining armour moment. That was just like, I'll go for this, because if I go for it, if I get it in, it would just be like a magic moment. That's literally why I went for that. That was stupid. But I didn't really know what else to go for, so you can hardly blame me. And I might as well just press concede. I am absolutely fuming after that frame. And it is 6-all. The exact result we were not after. Hey, at least we went 7-5 down. That was an absolute nightmare of a finish because we played so well in that opening frame. And I've just lost interest. But thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know what you would. I didn't enjoy those last 3 frames. I enjoyed the first frame. Like that was the most enjoyable frame ever. Like the game gave me all my enjoyment in that first frame. And then literally tortured me for the next 3 frames. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. But I don't know what you would. Have a good day and goodbye.